As the president said it very clearly, our democracy is at an inflection point, and tonight there are many issues we face and many that were addressed.
ABC 7 News reporter Tim Johns leads off our coverage live in the newsroom. Tim.
Yeah, Dan, finish the job. That's the line we heard over and over again from President Biden this evening, calling on members of Congress from both parties to come together, not as Democrats or Republicans, but as Americans to help push his agenda forward. Now, on a national scale, the president was certainly not shy about really emphasizing his administration's accomplishments during his first 2 years in office. He specifically highlighted the 12 million jobs created since January 2021, as well as the nation's 3.4% unemployment rate. That's the lowest since 1969. He also touted some of his legislative accomplishments, specifically mentioning by name the CHIPS Act, his bipartisan infrastructure bill, and his Inflation Reduction Act. Additionally, Biden also warned against the dangers of not raising the country's debt ceiling and urged Republicans to join Democrats in doing so immediately.
We're often told that Democrats and Republicans can't work together. But over the past 2 years, we've proved the cynics and naysayers wrong. Yes.
The Bay Area at different points in tonight's speech. He specifically recognized Brandon Say, the 26-year-old man who wrestled away a weapon from the gunman in last month's Monterey Park mass shooting. Biden taking the opportunity to call for more actions on gun control.
He saved lives. It's time we do the same. Ban assault weapons now. Ban them now. Once and for all.
Biden also talked about the importance of protecting American democracy. He highlighted the attack on Paul Pelosi as an example of the result of dangerous rhetoric against our institutions.
And then just a few months ago, an unhinged big lie assailed and unleashed a political violence at the home of the then Speaker of the House of Representatives, using the very same language the insurrectionists used as they stalked these halls and chanted on January 6th. Here tonight in this chamber is a man who bears the scars of that brutal attack, but is as tough and as strong, as resilient as they get. My friend Paul Pelosi. Paul, stand up.
Now, another big topic discussed during the address tonight was abortion and the overturning of Roe v. Wade. Among other things, the president warning Republicans not to pass a national abortion ban, saying he would veto it if it ever came to his desk. Dan, Alma.
Okay, Tim, thanks very much.